sir. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, man, bless, man. Do the show with you on this Saturday morning, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are live and not Memorex today, August 23rd, 2025. It is a wonderful, beautiful day. Looks like there's a little overcast here. I'm actually in the Detroit area. Made a last-minute trip to get up here, try to coordinate things, but that's my fault. We're going to work it out for next weekend. Next weekend, we got a great announcement and how everybody's going to be together. And we're going to be at a wonderful spot, and there's going to be a giveaway. And the first 10 people to get the code, the right word when they come in, they're going to get something nice. We're going to talk about that at the end. But in the meantime, we're going to get this show started. I'm excited about today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Let me turn this music down just a little bit. All right, there we go. We got to put a little music in the background, and we're going to put our voices in the forefront. And we're going to start off by saying rest in peace to Judge Frank Caprio, the judge. He was based out of Boston. You remember that gentleman?
Yeah, I seen that thing on the news about him. Yeah,
he was known for having a heart and helping people out in bad situations. And the show got pretty popular. Then he got sick. Boston guy with the Boston accent, and everybody out in that area coming to see him and everything. And putting little kids up there, and little kids unwillingly telling on their parents, but they ain't do it on purpose. You know, they just little kids. They don't even know. They know, but they don't know. You know that whole thing. So, rest in peace to him and his family, and hope he's accepted where his faith takes him moving forward in the next life. All right, so you got the Lions on over there. What jersey is that you got?
Jared Goff.
JG, as his teammates call him. Did you get to see any of the clips from the Pivot podcast where they had the running backs on there this week?
No, I ain't get to see that. No.
Yeah. They say JG a dog. He said he that man, and he trying to prove to himself and everybody that how Los Angeles gave up on him and everything. He say he trying to do it big. He trying to do it real big. So I don't blame him. You know that's at the end of the day, the best revenge is success. That's what I say. So go out there and show them what you got. Go and show them what you got. All right, don't forget to click like, click share. We are on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Twitch, NBL by way of the Roku network. As you can see, as the scroll across the bottom, you can go to the Roku channel, the one that's a purple with the white letters, and go to NBL. And this is what you want to look for. You want to look for this right here. You want to look for this logo right here. The NBL level. See that right there? The basketball player with blue and purple with the black background right there. That's what you want to look for. And then you pull us up. We are worldwide in all of those areas, and this is a great time. We are expanding our horizons. It's just opening up. It's just opening up. Who knows where this is going to go? Hopefully, it's going to take me to the barbershop, but that's for next week. Yeah. I could have had to let that go. I'm sorry. I'm looking a little scraggly. I'm looking like woofing, but it's okay. I'll be okay next week when y'all see me. I'll be everything back together. I promise.
All right.
Felix come in fresh every week. I'll be trying to figure it out.
Hey, man, I'm out here, man. I'm trying to keep it, a little,
Yeah, Sweetest Day coming back up again, so we got to get you together.
Here it is right here, Sweetest Day.
That's another story for another day. Right? We're gonna tie that in to next week. So we have our remote, and we have at the place, and everybody be here. You come in, you can meet Felix and meet Felix, and I'll just be here. I just gonna be here.
You lying to y'all, people. You lying to y'all.
Did you get out last week to the Dream Cruise? Did you take your car out there?
No, sir. No. You don't take your car out there, man. That's how your car turn up missing. Your car on a flatbed down 75 somewhere. Nah, man, you don't do that.
Okay. Just checking. I know you are a car enthusiast amongst the sneakerhead and jerseys and everything like that. So I'm hoping that you got a chance to do something like that. Whoa, John Taylor from Hawaii, how you doing? It's mighty early out there. What is it, like 6 o'clock in the morning? Thank you for joining us.
Man, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't know if you're at work and you're trying to make the time go by, you at home, but either way it is, we appreciate you coming out here today, Mr. John Taylor. Thank you so much. Thank you, Greg. Good morning, Greg. Good morning, everybody else out there, and wherever we are. Don't forget click share, because like we said, we expand our horizons, and we are trying to expand so well. It's 5:08. Oh wow, that's something. That's something. We appreciate it. That's dedication. That's dedication. We are trying to be this generation's soul train, and if we can get somebody all the way out in Hawaii to say hello to us in the morning, we on our way. We do appreciate it. We sure do appreciate that. All right, as we haven't had a poll specifically for, but we did have some people on the Facebook page giving their thoughts and ideas on how the seasons are going to go for all of the different teams. So we're going to talk about, this week's topic is the NFL AFC Preview. AFC Preview. So let's see here. Let me get to the Facebook side so we can see what the folks are talking about. See who voted for what. See the votes, how the votes went. Get the people that get involved in each other. So excuse me as I scroll. That's why we need a stat person, somebody, an intern. So if you know you got a kid that's in high school, or you a young kid in college and want to get some experience, I write real good letters of recommendation. If it's not a paid position, it would be unpaid position, but you got to come on in and help us out, and I'll be glad to have you. Glad to have you here. So just come on in and say, hey, I want to be the stat guy for the show, and we'll make sure we take care of that. But in the meantime, we're going to start with the AFC East, with the Buffalo Bills, the Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots, and the New York Jets. In that conference, there are 2 new coaches. We got, 2 new quarterbacks, and a quarterback who was still one hit away from being an invalid. I hate to have to say it like that, but it's true. And you got the MVP coming out of that conference. How you think it's going to go this year?
I think Buffalo will win the division.
Okay.
I don't think the Patriots. I think the Patriots going to do better than the 4 games they won, but they're not going to be no significant turnaround. The Dolphins, it's hard because it's going to base solely on Tua's health. So if I had to line it up, I would go Buffalo, the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Patriots.
All right. As you know, I'm over here taking notes.
Of course.
So I think we kind of got it right about. I'm going to put it a little differently. I like Buffalo, then the Dolphins. And, of course, that has to do with Tua going to be there. And then I'm going to say it's going to be a tie at 2-2 between the Jets and the Patriots. I think it's going to be a 3-way tie for 3rd/4th place. I like that. I like what the Jets are doing. I like the fact that the Jets are brought in a good coach. They're a defensive team. They brought in a defensive-minded coach. And what up, Joe Elgin? I like the fact that they brought in the defensive-minded coach and the coach, that defense coordinator that was here before. I can't call his name, excuse me.
Aaron Glenn.
And he's going, and they believe it. You can see that those guys believe in what Aaron Glenn and what he's doing. When you see the interviews and stuff, kind of trying to catch it on the local, the national sports media, I should say, they believe in Aaron Glenn, and they want to win. They want to turn some things around there. So, will it be as fast as they would like? I still like Buffalo, still the clear favorite in the East, and the Dolphins should be right there. And that's depending on Tua itself, like we both said. And we got a tie for that 3rd/4th place. All right, moving on. We got the black and blue division, the North, the Ravens, the Bengals, the Browns, and the Steelers. In that division, we don't have any new coach, but we definitely got some new quarterbacks in Cleveland and in Pittsburgh. You got Father Time and Aaron Rodgers, and you got the circus that is behind Joe Flacco. Cincinnati, you got the Golden Boy, and of course you have Mr. Jackson in Baltimore. What you think about that division?
It'd be Ravens first, Bengals second, the Browns is fourth, and then who the third? Let me think. Third would be
so far you got Ravens, Bengals. So we got Cleveland and Pittsburgh left.
Pittsburgh third and Cleveland last.
I'm not too far off on that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too far off on that because I see Pittsburgh taking a serious dive. Father Time ain't gonna be able to do it. You know that unless they hand that ball off.
In hindsight, it's Father Time on both teams. It's Father Time with Pittsburgh and it's Father Time with Cleveland. Because if you start in Flacco, that's equivalent to Aaron.
Yeah, but the plan is to start the vet and get that rookie behind him ready. It depends on who be. Was it Dillon? Is that his name?
Gabriel Dillon. You got Gabriel Dillon. You got Shador, and you got Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, I'm not even counting him. To me, he's not even in the picture.
You gotta count it because he's on the roster.
I count him. I get that, but in terms of reality, they've already named Flacco to start. Flacco's already.
Right, but you still have to. You just said it. Reality, he's on the roster. You gotta count him. If he wasn't on the roster, then we have an argument. He's on the roster.
He's on the roster, but how much of an impact will he actually have?
We don't know until he get on the field. It's equivalent to Aaron Rodgers. When Aaron Rodgers played for the Jets, he tore his Achilles. He came back the next year. He wasn't the same Aaron Rodgers. He wasn't worse, but he wasn't better. Same thing to Deshaun Watson. We have to wait till he gets on the field.
I'm gonna go with Ravens, Bengals at the top, and I'm actually gonna go with Cleveland. I hate to do that. I hate to do it. And then Pittsburgh.
So you're going to go Ravens?
Bengals. Cleveland, Pittsburgh.
So you're going to put Cleveland in front of wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And here's why. They brought in the defensive back that was with the Dolphins. I'm not saying he's not good anymore. I'm just saying Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey, you got father time on offense and father time on defense. That to me, that reminds me of what they did when what's his name left San Francisco and went to where did he go?
Joe Montana left San Francisco and went to
the defensive back that left with the dreads. The one that left San Francisco and
Sherman.
Yes, remember Sherman when he left and went to the other team. He was
serviceable. But he won a championship. He left the 49ers and he went to Seattle and they won a chip.
No, I'm sorry. He left Seattle. He was at Seattle and he went to San Francisco. He won the chip in Seattle.
So he left a championship and he went to a contender. The 49ers was a contender when he left.
Yes, I think so as well. I think let me make sure I say that right. Let me make sure I get my words right.
Yeah.
The Bengals, I'm sorry, he's with
the Steelers.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have an opportunity to make the playoffs. They always do. They're gonna find a way to go 9-8, 10-7, and make the playoffs that way, some kind of way. They can be a contender, but I'm still worried the fact that quarterback situation is still so far up in the air.
You mean the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yes, Steelers quarterback.
But that's the part you're missing. Defense win championship. Aaron Rodgers can suck long as the defense they keep them in the game. That was the problem with the Jets. The defense was straight. The offense sucked. So long as think about it like this. If they never fire Robert Saleh, they still make the trade for Devontae Adams. They still was going to suck because the defense did their part. The offense sucked. When they signed, they kept saying, before Aaron Rodgers, all we need is a quarterback. They got a quarterback. Then it became, he need help. Wait, first you said it was a quarterback. Now they go get Devontae Adams. It was the offense. It wasn't the defense. The defense held their own. The offense couldn't put no points on the board.
They couldn't do much of anything.
So that's going to be equivalent to Pittsburgh. It's not going to be even. Look at what he got. Look at the weapons he got. You got my man from you got DK Metcalf. You got a running game. You got a quarterback. It's not going to be. The offense is going to have to hold up the defense. The defense is going to be able to do it.
Well, I said it when they signed Aaron Rodgers. I said that this is the end of the coach. It's going to be his last season, and they're going to get him up out of there.
No. The only way Mike Tomlin gets fired is if they don't make the playoffs. If they make the playoffs, he still has a job. But
that's how it's been. But because of the fact he's bringing in Aaron Rodgers is going to go in that locker room. As soon as it don't go his way, it's going to be, woe is me, Mike Tomlin, this, Mike Tomlin, not like he's done every other coach. And they're going to get rid of him.
I don't think that's going to do that. Because the Romneys that own the Steelers, you know what you're getting when you're signing a crybaby. He's a crybaby. This is not like something we're getting used to. Look what he did to Robert Saleh. He pushed Robert Saleh away on national TV. Yep. He went upstairs and he got this man fired. You don't think they're not aware of that? You leave a track record. So they already know what they're signing. The dude didn't want to come to training camp. That's why you never signed him. That's why he prolonged. He had the card. That's why he prolonged what he did. And you fell into it. But that's okay. Because if he doesn't, okay, anyway, either way it go, this is last year playing NFL football anyway.
Mike Tomlin's going to be the defensive coordinator for the Lions next year.
What?
Mike Tomlin's going to be the defensive coordinator for the Lions next year.
And who's the coach? Jim Harbaugh?
They're gonna let Three Magic Beans stick around one more year, unless they go five.
So you're saying this year his seat's going to get warm?
Yes.
Okay.
That seat's gonna. We're gonna talk about this next week. That seat's gonna get really, really warm. I've already said what I thought they're gonna do this year and what the record's gonna be, but I'm gonna hold on to it again for next week. I'm worried, but when you hear the players talk, the players are probably going to hold the team up. We're going to get to that. All right, really quickly, I was able to find what I was scrolling for, and the folks that spoken, they say, let's see here, where are they? We talking about in the North. They said the Ravens, 100%. Nobody else voted for anybody else. They said the Ravens 100%. I think I did let's see. I think I messed up on this one. Yeah, I put the wrong team in there for the East. That's all right, though. We're gonna move on to the next one. That's why you got to spell check what you do. We're going to talk about the South. In the South, we got the Texans, the Colts, the Jaguars, and the Titans. And Tennessee, new coach. Jaguars, new players. We got Houston, Texas, same coach. In Indianapolis, new quarterback. Well, no, same quarterback. Is he gonna do any better? This division worries me, but I like the fact that we got some new young talent in Jacksonville. We got Mr. Number 12 and
Mr. Hunter.
The Hunter. Will Travis Hunter live up to the hype? Will Travis Hunter live up to the hype? So before we get to Mr. Hunter, let's talk about the South. How you liking it?
Oh, the Texans. Let me see. The Texans. What is it? So it's the Texans, the Colts, Jacksonville. What's the fourth team?
Titans.
Texans, the Colts. The Texans, the Colts. Jacksonville last, and Tennessee third. That's how I got it.
All right, I'm gonna do something a little bit different. The Texans are definitely the premier team in that conference right now. Definitely the premier team right now. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say Jacksonville. you see, I'm trying not to laugh with you because after Texas, ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody there. So you got to pick somebody.
Right. So, that's why I said the Colts, because Daniel Jones gonna shoot himself in the foot. That's already given. Anthony Richardson, all he got to do is get the conditioning now, and everybody forget about him tapping out from last year.
Is a mental Melvin. He's a mental Melvin.
He's just not physical. He wasn't physical in shape. When I look at Anthony Richardson, I look at Jamarcus Russell when he played for the Raiders.
I'm gonna put it like this: the folks won't get mad at me. I might get some letters. Richardson, the quarterback for the Colts, right? That's his name.
Anthony Richardson. Yes.
Anthony Richardson is the stereotype that they talk about for black quarterbacks. Why they don't want black quarterbacks to play? So they need to get him up out of there now. Cut their losses.
What is it? What is the stereotype?
The stereotype is he can't think and play at the same time. That's why they don't want us to play middle linebacker, center, or quarterback.
That had nothing to do with God-given talent of him being a quarterback in college.
Talent, but he can't think out on his feet on the field.
That has nothing to do with conditioning. That would be equivalent to saying the same thing what y'all saying about Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson loves to eat, but Zion Williamson doesn't have control or willpower when to say, let me push myself away from the table. I had enough. It's not about how you eat. It's the amount of proportions you eat.
Zion Williams got two problems. He like to eat, and he like women. That's his problem.
I mean, he's human. He's not gay. Right?
I'm not saying anything to do with his sexuality. I'm just saying that he's over sexualized with the sexuality that he has.
So, Uncle Ben always told Peter Parker what? With great power comes what? Great responsibility. So that's what he's getting right now. He's a young African-American sports celebrity that happens to play national basketball for a living. Is that not going to attract women? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's going to attract women.
So I'm not seeing the problem.
Okay, we getting off topic, but the point I'm making is with Richardson is that boy got to think. He think and play at the same time. That's not his strong suit. That's not his strong suit.
What I'm saying is we're talking about conditioning. The guy wasn't in condition. And worse, you know how bad he could have really made the situation more worse than what it was? He took himself out the game. I'm a liability right now because I'm not in condition. So let me tap myself out. He tapped himself out.
Somebody should have, and the players on the team should have tapped his butt when the game was over in the locker room. They should put all the dang on media out and took him in the back room in the woodshed. That's what happened when I played. You can't make it. Oh, okay. You the starter. You making all this money. Come on, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you.
Well, then you should have did that with You should have did that in what year was that? When Steve Mariucci was the coach and Big Fella dimed out on the Lions. Big Fella played the tackle, defensive tackle. I can't think of his name. I can't think of the guy's name. Like he tapped out.
You talking about Sue?
Not Sue. I can't think of Big Baby Sean Rogers. He tapped out. I didn't do nothing to him.
Well, you know, they should have locked him in one of them silver dome rooms.
So why was it okay for Sean Rogers?
I'm not saying it was okay. I'm saying that, you know, the team should have took care of that inside of the team. That's all I'm saying.
But if you're not physically in condition, and you know your body better than anybody else, any trainer, any training staff, any nutritionist, anything, and you're saying to yourself, I'm a liability out here. Why stay out there and make it worse? He had the common sense to say, let me take a breather right quick.
That ain't common sense. This is what you get paid for.
Oh my God. He's not a robot. He's a human. Don't we get tired? Don't we require rest?
In the Super Bowl, Philadelphia quarterback was too tired to say to play. He didn't take himself out the game at the end of the game. I'm random the game.
Jalen Hurts?
No, not Jalen Hurts. The Super Bowl.
Donovan McNabb?
Not Donovan McNabb. McNabb. Donovan McNabb. And it was when they was down the last 30 seconds of the game. He got back and huddled after running around, getting chased with life. And T.O. talked about how he couldn't say the play, so he did say it for him. Talking about how he was out of condition. He may have been tired, but he take himself out of the game.
Okay. Did they win the Super Bowl?
No, I ain't win the Super Bowl. And the coach ain't gonna win no game.
What was the point of that whole story?
The point is, he didn't win, McNabb didn't win, and the coach ain't gonna win. Lakers in 6.
See what I'm saying? This is why, man. Lakers in 6.
So my prediction is the Texans, the Jaguars, the Titans, and the Colts.
You got the Colts finishing last.
Yes.
Did you get some sleep on the plane?
No, I didn't get any sleep on the plane.
I
didn't do that. Did not get any sleep on the plane, but I was gonna still say the same thing because after the Texans, ain't nobody. Jacksonville gonna be exciting.
How could you put Jacksonville in front of the Colts?
I think it's alphabetical for one. 2. As long as Mr. Hunter stay healthy, he ain't no bigger than a minute, and he playing on both sides of the ball. If he stay healthy, they gonna be much improved.
How? Because how do you figure that? And your quarterback is trash.
Better than the Colts quarterback.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. The Jaguars.
Talking about Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence, yeah. Blind Jerry Curl. You know, Blind Jerry, that's my favorite. Blind Jerry Curl.
You saying Jerry? So you saying Trevor Lawrence is better than Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones, and whoever else they got?
All wrapped up in one. Blind Jerry Curl.
Okay.
Blind Jerry Curl.
Sunshine.
I like Blind Jerry Curl because he caught up the back of his helmet. Looking like Antoine Jobert with a Jerry Curl with a helmet.
Antoine Jobert. Yeah, okay.
All right, we got we at the West now. The West, we have the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers. This is going to be a good division. You're going to see a lot of good play over here, of course. We got the Chiefs, the Super Bowl runner-up. We got the Broncos getting better with third-year coach with a second-year quarterback. The Raiders have a new coach. The Chargers, my team that I'm picking to win the Super Bowl. I said it 2 weeks ago. I'm going to keep saying it. That's my team. I know people are surprised. I'm a Spartan cheering for a Michigan coach to win the Super Bowl. What's your thoughts, sir?
Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, and Raiders.
All right. I'm going to go Chargers with the powder blue uniforms. I'm going to go Broncos. And I'm going to say it's going to be a tie for third/fourth place from the Chiefs and the Raiders. We're going to have 2 ties in the AFC this year. Chiefs, at some point, you can't be king of the mountain forever. They've been king of the mountain 7, 8, 9 years. I know they're talking about having the girlfriend and singing at the Super Bowl this year. They already pretty
Kelly
much.
Clarkson.
Not Kelly Clarkson. What's the girlfriend of the tight end? Kelsey's girlfriend.
Kelly Clarkson.
That's not Kelly Clarkson.
You talk about the Swiftie.
Yeah, Swiftie. Yeah, Taylor Swift. She ain't but
Kelly Clarkson.
Well, no. Kelly Clarkson got a better voice. Taylor Swift, she got way more fans and has more of an appeal for whatever reason. And I don't want the Swifties coming after me. I don't want the Barbies coming after me. I don't want the Beehive coming after me. But they've already talked about how she's going to be singing at the Super Bowl. But Kelsey, he got the porn mustache going now, looking crazy. So we're gonna see what happens with that. But I think the point I'm making is the Chiefs are not going to be where they were. They're going to take a little bit of a dip. There's nothing wrong with that. They've been there. You can't stay king of the mountain forever. I like the Texans. The Chargers, the Broncos, the Chiefs, and the Raiders tie. The Raiders are going to look really good. They're going both the Chiefs and the Raiders are going. The Chiefs are going to have a better regular season record. The Raiders are going to have a better record overall, but in the conference, the Chiefs and the Raiders are going to tie. So I'm going to put it that way.
Who the quarterback for the Chiefs? I mean, who the quarterback for the Raiders?
Not Garoppolo.
Who?
Let me pull it up real quick.
Right. See.
Let's see. Brock Bowers. No, that's the tight end. What are you talking about? I'm the quarterback.
That's the tight end, man.
I
said the quarterback. I know who the tight end is.
Geno Smith, Cam Miller, and Adrian O'Connell. Geno Smith.
Geno Smith from Seattle.
Yeah, he followed his coach.
Okay.
His coach, Pete Carroll, the man.
In college.
He about 85 years old.
In college he was, yeah.
Like the barbershop. Rocky Marciano, 85 years old. Pete Carroll, 85 years old, still out there on the field coaching. looking like he's 57. And he don't even dye his hair. Yeah. All right, let's check in real quick on the chat. See what's going on in our chat. Let's scroll back just a little bit. Let's see. We want to welcome Jennifer from the Love and Stuff channel. Thank you so much for coming in. And let's see here. John Taylor say, hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor. Kenny say, I need some coffee. He laughing him out. Lakers are 6. Elvin say Anthony is young. He was drafted too early. Needs more development. I would agree 100% on that. Definitely needs some more development. He need to go out and develop. He need to go see the wins. Maybe they can get a heart, a brain.
I disagree. Because if you're young, you can be young, but you got the talent. So Travis Hunter is young, but he got the talent. But ain't nobody saying that. But Anthony Richardson is young, but he don't got the talent. But you want Travis Hunter to play both ways? Make that make sense.
I'm gonna put him on one side of the ball. That's just me. And the NFL,
that don't make sense. Because what's the difference? What's the difference between Travis Hunter? What's the difference between Travis Hunter and Charles Woodson? They did the same thing in college. They both won the Heisman. The only thing is Charles Woodson won the national championship and Travis Hunter didn't. They both played both sides of the ball. The only difference too was Travis Hunter actually tackled when he was in college. Charles Woodson didn't.
Charles Woodson didn't have to tackle.
What do you mean he had to tackle?
He was too busy intercepting the ball, running it back.
So what happened when David Boston burnt him in Ann Arbor and poked the ball at him like that? Why ain't you tackling him then?
Because he went by him. Anybody perfect.
Come on, man, with the excuses, man. Come on with the excuses. Travis Hunter was way better than Charles Woodson in college.
I'm not saying you're not. I agree with you on that. I think Travis Hunter was a much better defensive back in college than Charles Woodson. And I'm a big Charles Woodson fan in college. I was in the stadium today that they played against Michigan State. When he jumped 15 feet in the air and grabbed the ball with one hand, I was sitting next to my big brother. We was on that same sideline, but in the opposite end zone, watching him catch the ball, like in the whole stadium went. And they were so shocked how that happened. So the athleticism, of course, but in terms of a cover defensive back, Hunter was definitely better. At doing that job. All right, so let's see here. All right. Can Kansas City continue their dominance?
Yeah, because the only upcoming threat to them would be the Denver Broncos with Bo Nix now. You got a Super Bowl coach over there. That's a Super Bowl coach. Do we not forget he took the Saints? That's a Super Bowl coach.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now, we've already talked about a little bit. Can Travis Hunter live up to the hype? Will he live up to the hype?
No, because that organization sucks. He would have went somewhere else. Yeah, but that organization sucks. And then when he does, God forbid, I don't wish no bad on nobody. Anybody know me? No. I hope he don't get hurt. But when he does get hurt, who are you going to blame before them? Them.
I'm afraid that he's going to get hurt because of the physicality of the NFL, which is quite a bit different than college.
Absolutely.
On both sides of the ball. He'll get hurt quicker on the offensive side of the ball than he will on the defensive side, much like that kid from Colorado State, was it? Who T-boned him going on down the sideline and put him out. But something he will get hit on a regular slant and get hit hard like that, as opposed to in college. All those guys bring the pain like that, and they don't mind getting the.
You can expose packages with him where he's just a decoy. You don't even have to throw the ball to him. You can just use him as a decoy. But on defense, like Ryan Clark said, when they just come and smash straight at him, that's physical.
Right.
Now you got to turn around and get the ball. You can, like I say, I hope they just got packages where he's a decoy. Yeah. And you don't throw it to him unless you have to throw it to him. But other than that, nah. You talking about 17 games going back and forth both ways? Yeah, and that's a lot on the body.
He ain't but $185. You got to put some weight. He got to put some more weight on, some more strength on for him to be able to do that. All right, will there be a new king of the hill in the AFC? Last year, the two kings of the hill were there for the last 3 years, Kansas City and Buffalo. Will anybody crack that? I've already answered that question, saying that it would be the Chargers. What say you, sir?
No. It's Kansas City to lose. So it's 17 games. They went 15-2 last year. They'll go 14-3, or they'll go 13-4. They're still going to win the AFC because all roads to the Super Bowl going to lead through Kansas City. Baltimore, they had everything, and they haven't did it. Baltimore, we need to win the AFC. You did it. You still didn't beat Kansas City. We need to get Kansas City at home. You did it. You still didn't beat them. As far as I'm concerned, and I like Lamar Jackson. I'm a Lamar Jackson fan. I got the jersey, the whole nine. I got Derrick Henry jersey, the whole nine. I even got Odell Beckham jersey, and he don't even play for him no more. The whole nine. At the end of the day, he's going to be what Bernard King was to the New York Knicks. He's just going to be a guy that wins individual awards, but when it comes down to the accolades on the big stage, can never get it done.
So you see, so in other words, you're talking Bernard King is like what's the guy I always talk about that played for Philly, Embiid, Joel Embiid.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Terry Fair. But yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, he's just going to be one of them, and there's no knock on that. But it's just he's not going to ever get it done. I feel Josh is going to be the same way. Think about it. Gage makes that catch. The Super Bowl is Philly against Buffalo.
And it probably would have been a much better game, too, quite honestly.
Nah, Philly would have still run. Nobody was beating Philly. Once they set sights on the Super Bowl, nobody was beating Philly. Not to repeat is a whole nother thing. But once it was all roads point to the Super Bowl, we going, nobody was beating them.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about the NFC next week. Now, will there be a team that has a serious falling off the mountain? Will there be a team that's good now and they're just gonna fall off? We won't see them every year. We talk about it in football, basketball, whatever season. Who is good these last couple of years? Who's gonna just be terrible?
Right here.
Man, we're gonna talk about them next week in the AFC.
Oh, but see, you didn't say. You didn't say.
It's the AFC preview.
You didn't say. Okay, so
in the
AFC,
who's been good the last couple of years? Who's gonna fall off the mountain?
Last couple of years are gonna fall off the mountain. AFC.
They don't necessarily have to be the greatest team in the AFC, but what team has been consistently good about to fall off? I got two teams.
Oh, well, New England will be one because they have been constantly good.
No, they did fall off the mountain.
They did fall off the mountain. They only won 4 games.
I'm talking about this year. Who's going to be this year's team that's going to do
that? Let me think. Man, that's a good one. Let me see. The team that's good ain't going to fall off the mountain. The AFC. It might be. I don't know, man. I would have to. Yeah, I gotta take some time with that. You gotta put it up here. I don't know. You got me.
Well, I think the team that's gonna fall off the mountain is gonna be, but it's not gonna be a great fall. It's gonna be a fall for them for something. The fact that they've been so consistently good, but they're not gonna be as good. It's gonna be Denver. I think Denver's gonna fall off the mountain a little bit, and I think the Ravens as well. Pittsburgh, I can't even qualify them as falling off the mountain. It's gonna be such a sugar honey iced tea show out there in Pittsburgh, and it hurts me to say that because I'm a Pittsburgh fan since I was a little kid. Me and Joe Green, Mike Tomlin, I'm a fan of his. That's why I say he's
I just don't. I can't. I really can't. I cannot. Mike Tomlin. I can't. You know how bad? Because we talk about it all the time. When he was standing on the field, and my man, I wanted my man to run him over so bad. I cannot stand Mike Tomlin.
The best $100,000 ever spent.
I cannot stand Mike Tomlin, man. It's just something about him. Like it's like when you see him, I just be like,
he was looking on the video screen like, yeah.
And that's why I wanted my man. I wanted my man. Remember when Sapp was playing for Tampa Bay?
Mm-hmm. He
got into it with the coach from Green Bay,
yep.
And he told him, "Put a jersey on."
Yep.
I wish my man would have ran Mike Tomlin over so bad. I cannot stand Mike Tomlin. I just can't.
I understand that. I can get it, but I'm a Mike Tomlin fan. I always have been. For it's just something about him. He's just too cool. You know, he too cool for school on the sideline. Too cool for school on the sideline. Boy, we didn't. This show going away quickly, boy. We gotta jump on a couple other topics real quick. Don't forget to click, share. Don't forget to get this book right here, Gratefulness Journey Every Day by who? Mr. Marcus Holmes, The Wiz That Lives in Oz. He's in the background laughing at us like, y'all know what time it is. I'm surprised he ain't told us yet. Said to me, you know what time it is yet. Yes, we know. I know we behind. We're gonna catch up a little bit. We probably have to cut the segment, but that's all right. Of course, we're gonna talk about our Detroit Tigers in the Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball, MLB. The Tigers are right now 77-53, first overall in the American League, 5-1 since the last show on a 4-game win streak, 82 over the last 10 last night. The Kansas City Royals at home at Comerica Park. And they play, I think, at 1 o'clock today, 1:05 start.
Didn't they lose last night?
No, they won, 7-5.
Oh, they came back and beat the Royals.
Yep, they were down 5-2, something like that, and they came back and won it.
I ain't impressed.
So they are maintaining, they're sustaining and maintaining
the Felix effect.
They're sustaining, maintaining what they've done after the All-Star break, where they had to be right before and a little bit after the All-Star break, where they took a little dip. Now they are moving up again.
Felix
and they're playing better, but also they're playing against sub-500 teams, so they should. So they should be winning.
Willie Mays Hayes.
They should be winning.
I cannot wait till the air come out the sail.
Well, at this rate, they're gonna still make the playoffs. They just got to maintain what they've been doing. Play, beat the team they're supposed to play, beat and do well enough against the teams who are in their standings. And anything can happen once you get to the postseason.
Willie Mays Hayes.
All right. Top 6 teams right now in the league are the Brewers, Tigers, Blue Jays, Phillies, Cubs, and Dodgers. The Little League World Series, we got the International Championship at 12:30. The Asia Pacific region versus the Caribbean region. I'll try my best to find out what the teams were exactly. The United States Championship, the Metro region versus the Mountain region at 3:30. The third place game is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Yeah, 10 a.m. And the championship game is at 3 o'clock Eastern on ABC. Both those and I always love watching Little League World Series because it's, at some point it's gonna be Little League. It's gonna be Little League baseball. Yeah, you're right. That's Little League baseball. Fun part of it. You got to remember that the kids are playing the kids game and they're gonna do little kids things. And it's heartbreaking to see it. It's heartbreaking to see, but that's what happened. It happened like that. All right. And as always, we got to jump into the WNBA and the women's sports. And don't forget, this segment is T. It eats down. It slaves. Leaves no crumbs. And girl, get your coins. Clock it. You ain't froze over it. Don't even try. You ain't froze.
I wasn't frozen. I was lost. I mean, you'd have added all this thing in this clock it, ticket, crumbs falling, man. What is all of that?
Clock the T.
Hey, man. Hey, look, man. Whatever floats your boat, man. I'm just here. I'm here for you.
Last night in the WNBA, we had 3 games. We had Let's see the 3 games that we had where the New York Liberty played Atlanta. No, I'm sorry, that's today. Last night, the Minnesota Lynx played against Indiana, and they lost 59-50. Minnesota won the game. Seattle went to Dallas last night, won 95-60, 35 points. Man bun watch. Golden State played against Phoenix, and the Phoenix Mercury beat the Valkyries 81-72. In today's matchups, New York goes to Atlanta, Vegas hosts Washington, and Chicago hosts the Connecticut Sun. All right, we're going to have to cut the segment a little bit short today. Not short I want to, because we want to make sure that we are keeping up with our time. We want to make sure we're stopping on time. We want to make sure we start at 11, stop at 11. So we're going to give the conference of leaders right now the Dream. And in the East, we have the Dream, the Liberty, Fever, Mystics, the Sky, and the Sun. The Sky and the Sun are eliminated from playoff contention. In the West, we have the Lynx, the Aces, Mercury, the Storm, the Valkyries, Sparks, and the Wings. The Wings have also been eliminated from playoff contention. So maybe they can go ahead and get rid of the man bun. Next week, we're going to talk about the MVP race. But I got to make sure we recognize Paige Beckers. She put up 44 points the other night in the loss to Los Angeles on 17-21 shooting. That is a WNBA record. Shooting percentage was 4 for 4 for threes. She played a great game, but they didn't win. So we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna talk about the WNBA ratings in the NBA 2K. All right, we coming down. We good on time now. We coming down the stretch. We're gonna talk a little bit about miscellaneous in a miscellaneous area today. Let me get back to that so I can make sure I put it up on the screen. Miscellaneous. Bam, there we go. The Notre Dame logo. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
We had the old guy fighting like this. The guy looked like
That used to be it.
Now they got the guy with the football.
Oh, he got a football now.
He got a football in his arm. Yeah. You haven't seen it. What you think? Should left alone?
Yeah, he should have left that alone.
I actually like it. They still keep the same face, the same color scheme. Instead of his hands, looking like this, like the old school 1900s fighting. Old Jack Dempsey. How they had hands like that, but he got the football in there. I do like that idea.
Left that alone. Leave that
Michigan
alone.
also changed theirs. They got rid of one of their logos. I think the Wolverine with the little end hat on. I think they got rid of that one. So there's been some changes and some logos. Did you hear about Shaq sponsored jiu-jitsu young lady, the little 6-year-old girl named Nala, the one who be body slamming everybody, making the boys and girls cry? He's being sponsored by Shaq and the Reebok Corporation. And so he's sponsoring her training and her outfits and stuff, and paying her fees to go to the tournaments so she can continue to get better and get ready for the Olympics when she is ready.
I seen that Reebok dropped Angel Reese.
Angel Reese shoe. Oh, they dropped her as a client?
He dropped the shoe. They dropped it. The shoe not coming now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I meant to send you the thing. Yeah, the shoe not coming now.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I read that on Facebook. Yeah, the shoe's not coming now.
Oh, wow. I'm about to pull people that are really quick.
Parted ways. I guess they parted ways. I didn't read the whole full story. I just read the caption part that really caught my eye.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, it said it's still there. According to Google, Angel Reese has a single shoe with Reebok called the Angel Reese 1.
I told you, but I just read it.
It's supposed to drop on September 18th. It's coming out on September 18th.
Okay. You heard it here. I don't know if it's true or not. That's what I read.
So I would love to see that, the Angel Reese's come out. Because, of course, we had the Asian Wilsons, the pink ones that you got that hurt your feet, and hopefully they won't be at
Oh, no. I took care of that.
You swapped them? You ain't got a new pair?
No, I didn't swap. I still have them. I just took care of it. I took them to a friend of a friend, and he took care of that.
That's one of them stories where it's like, okay, what friends ever say, I don't know, and I don't want to know.
That's one of the George Jefferson. Yeah, I took it to Jefferson's Cleaner, one near you. Yeah.
Hey. Whatever you did, I'm gonna leave that alone. I can speculate.
Fred said, I don't want to. I don't know.
I don't want to know. Whatever you did, as long as it worked for you.
It's legal. Yeah, I did what I did. It's legal. Absolutely.
Padding out or something, got some lifts in it, whatever it is. You took care of it.
It's legal. I'm out here. It's legal. Yeah, you only get one set of feet, man. So you gotta take care of them. My grandfather taught me that. Yeah, you only get one set. You can't go by no toes. You can't go. You get one set. Take care of them.
That's right. And make sure you don't get no gout. So if you get some gout, that's gonna hurt you more than anything else. That's the worst pain you ever want to have is gout in your feet, your knees, your ankles, and oh my God. You don't want to wish that on your worst enemy, man.
Yeah, I got a friend who go through that. So I don't.
Man,
no.
That got the pass. You really guys to build up in your blood. So men, take care of your health. It's mostly in men.
Absolutely.
Eat a lot of meat products, a lot of pork in particular. All right. Have you been seeing Stephen A. Smith's daughter on this show again? How she takes over, she comes in and she started talking about his forehead and everything. And he can't say a word. He just put his head down like, this is great TV.
I haven't caught it. I haven't caught a clip of it. I will have to catch a clip of it.
Oh, you got to see it. It's hilarious. And she is good. You can tell she be at home practicing stuff she gonna say. So when she get next to her daddy, first thing she said, his head is still big, his forehead is still big. We get his head transplanted. And she literally put her head on his head. He put his head down like, this is great TV. This is great, but at my expense. I love my daughter, and we don't have to pay her because I got to get her out of my pockets. And so I understand it. But it's hard, getting dogged out by your kid on TV like that and all over the airways. All right. You know what time it is? It's about that time. It's the time for one of our favorite part of the show. And we're going to take a quick pause for the cause as we jump into Stoopid Sports News. All right, in Detroit area news, Mr. Michael Beasley. Is that his name? Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley. Malik Beasley has been, quote unquote, cleared of any wrongdoing in the sports gambling case. And now he mad, saying he lost out on a lot of money over something that wasn't true. Where I see it, where there's smoke, there's fire. So somebody must have said something, did something, proved something, and he got cleared of it. Said it would never happen at all. What's your thoughts, sir?
Yeah, I mean, you heard of this man's reputation, but what reputation really did he have? He didn't pay your bills. So were you a model citizen? Not at all. You were a good subpar professional athlete, but as far as taking care of business, you didn't take care of your business. You got evicted from your apartment, and it wasn't because you didn't have the funds to pay. You didn't pay. You owe your barber, your hairstylist over $30,000. You didn't pay. You owe the jeweler.
That's not my problem. Big Q take care of me. I pay him.
Yeah, you owe the jewelry. You didn't pay. You didn't pay your bills.
So yeah. So they said somebody's gonna sign him eventually. They don't know who it is, but somebody's gonna pick him up eventually. But in the meantime, he in between jobs, and he broke as a joke. And he can't even smoke.
Man, all right. See y'all later. See y'all next week.
He can't even afford no
back.
With you, man. He can't afford no backwoods.
What's wrong with you, man? What is wrong?
Everybody know I ain't got no sense. All right. Have you seen the latest trouble with Cam Newton? Him and Gilly arguing back and forth. Have you seen any of that?
No, I think what? I just think Cam Newton is one, he just bitter, right? I mean, you went out and you went at Jalen Hurts. It's not like necessarily. Why? We supposed to upbring each one. You want to, okay, your career didn't pan out to what it was. And to make matters worse, you got 2 shots at it. You got drafted by Carolina. Then you got waived by Carolina. Then you got reclaimed by Carolina. Then you got cut by Carolina. Then you got picked up by New England. Then you got cut again. Man, you got 2 shots at it. I mean,
really 3, because he was with Carolina and went to Patriots and then came back to Carolina. He finished with Carolina. So that's really 3 chances.
Yeah, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. He corrected me. So you had 3 shots at it. Man, you gotta let that. You gotta get out your feelings, man.
My thing is, why you arguing with Gilly? Gilly ain't did nothing but twerked in the video. He got a nice podcast. They make good money, him and the other guy. But his biggest claim to fame right now is getting caught twerking on the video.
His claim to fame is in the big 3.
Getting embarrassed, getting out there and getting embarrassed in the big 3.
He only got embarrassed by Joe Crawford. But he didn't put in some work too. I don't know the guy personally, but in order to give pain, you got to be willing to take.
Playing against a guy like me, just a regular old basketball player. He wasn't playing against no G League player, no real form. Once he got out there with them pros, he was out there looking like he was on the jailhouse yard playing basketball again.
Understood.
He's not good. I'm not saying, but when you start playing against top level talent like that, it shows.
Understood. I'm not disagreeing with nothing you're saying. To piggyback on the question you asked, Cam Newton has to get out his feelings. That's all that is. You're in your feelings right now. Get out your feelings, man. Yeah, you played in the Super Bowl. Not to mention you lost the Super Bowl. Not to mention you got mad and walked off the podium when they was asking you questions about. Come on, man.
He heard the guy talking about him behind his head. Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't it. He heard Denver over there celebrating, and it
was another guy getting interviewed literally on the other side of the curtain. And Cam heard him talking about how they knew how to beat him.
What I'm saying is,
he got mad and walked away.
Get out your feelings, man.
Yeah. All right, really, really quickly, we got CMU about to get their trouble coming up soon because as it's come out that they actually asked for College Stallions to be on the sideline to try and beat Michigan State. Matt Patricia, one of the worst coaches in the history of football, is now the defensive coordinator for Ohio State University. If that ain't the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, how you gonna recruit with him as your defensive coordinator? I will never send a kid that I ever coach, my own son, to go play for Matt Patricia. Ain't no way.
You're not sending him to go play for Matt Patricia. You're sending him to go play for Ryan Day.
But still, if you're a defensive player, you're trying to make it to the league, I'm not sending him over there for Matt Patricia to stick a pencil behind his head. He lost some weight. He didn't cut his hair. He looked a lot better, don't get me wrong. But he's still Matt Patricia.
Well, you got to crawl before you walk.
Oh, my God. I'm going to say something ignorant. I'm going to leave that alone. All right, one quick question. We're going to get out of here. We're a little bit over time. One quick question for you. For our one quick question of the day, have you ever participated in a social media challenge? You know, they had the dances on TikToks, the little busted challenge, where they be put the camera in the sky, they be dancing and shaking and tweaking and twerking it. What was another good one? The water challenge. Make me swim, make me holler, make me shake it all over the place. Have you ever done one?
Hey, you forgot the crate challenge.
The crate challenge. That was. How you gonna walk up the crate like that? They could, even if I didn't make it, I wasn't gonna get up there. If they gave me $1 million, maybe $1 million, but for like $100 to walk across some crates and fall, I've fallen across crates before. Just being a kid, doing silly stuff, being funny. Ain't no way. Way. What about this one?
I haven't participated in no Facebook challenges.
How about the ice bucket challenge? You ever take the ice bucket and throw it over your head to raise the money?
No, sir.
Okay, that's good. All right, everybody. We shall be back in 7 days. August 30th, we will be back, and we're going to have guests with us. We're going to be at a remote. We are at Sister Rose Street Eats in Allen Park. I'm gonna pub it all week, and it's going to be a remote. We're going to get all 3 of us here together, Felix, Marcus, and myself. And we're going to give away egg rolls. I'm going to buy them myself for the first 10 people to come in and said they saw the show. And I'm going to give a secret word during the show next week. If you give me the secret word, you get a free egg roll, whatever one you choose. We want you to come out and celebrate this wonderful place and celebrate Sports Talk with Kamau Felix. We moving up. We expanding our horizons. And we want to thank the Lord and everybody else that's involved helping us do that. And we want to get out into the community. We can work, because as of right now, we ain't making no money doing this. So as we continue to expand, we got to put some money in our pockets when we're doing this. He laughed because he know I'm right. This is fun. I love it. I've been saying we got to put a little monetization behind this. All right, Felix, close us out. What you got?
And the words of my Uncle Joe, rest in peace. As you kiddios go back to school, learn something. Learn something. For real, learn something. I seen the funniest thing this week. I went to Foot Locker.
Oh, where you at? Oh man,
It was crazy.
Oh, there he is.
And I was in there, mother and daughter, mother and son. I said, I've been blessed. I said, I'm a blessed, I asked the young boy, I said, you like those Jordans? He said, yes. I say, if you answer this question, this is your mom? She was like, yes. You answer this question, I will buy you those Jordans. He said, okay. I said, is that okay? She said, okay. I said, who's the mayor of the city of Detroit? He said, Kwame Kilpatrick.
Oh.
I said, wow. I said, well, no Jordans for you. Learn something this year when you go back to school. Kiddios, learn something.
In other words, they need to put good civics class.
That's all I gotta say. Learn something.
Local civics.
Woo!
I know the answer to that question. Maybe you could have gave him extra credit if you named one of the people running for mayor. Maybe not. All right, everybody, we out of here. We shall see everybody next week. Have a great, great day. Be safe, everybody.